Yo, welcome everybody. I'm happycamper, and I'll be showing you Lost Vikings today on the one player one category, one player one controller category. We'll come to that in a second, what that means. But for all the fans of the Lost Vikings out there, this is a game that has been released on a lot of consoles, quite a bit of consoles. I'm playing the SNES version today because it's, for me, just currently the most convenient. I originally started with the DOS version. It's a little bit more difficult to get back the feeling for it, so I decided to go with the SNES version on this one. Even though I think probably from the estimate I could do any of those, because I have a similar time in both of these runs. Anyway, I think with this short introduction we can go into the run. We have roughly 1.5 hours to talk more about the game anyways, so if you're like, I'm not controlling the timer myself. I'm sorry for that. I'm streaming from the Steam Deck. Not my usual setup, I have to say. So I'll give you a countdown. Oh, of course, it's now loading into an intro. Let me bring the game back. So I'll give you a countdown because time starts when I press away this first introduction, the first cutscene here. So I can give you that introduction, and then we go ahead with the run with the time. Alright, let's count down from 3 if you are ready. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so the Lost Vikings, they don't seem lost, they are hunting, right? And then they're suddenly on a UFO. Well, that's because they are lost. They've been kidnapped, and we're trying to help them through some levels. Yay! Okay, that was just a little bit out of the exit zone. So in all of these levels we need just to go to the exit zone. And I'd say just, but in some levels it is a long and winding path. So watch me fail quite a couple of times. There's a lot of stuff that can insta-kill you. Like, these aliens are pretty much harmless, they only do 1 damage with 3 hit points. Oops, that was not as planned. Whatever, I'll just do it like this. So there's also some insta-death things, like this electricity here is very dangerous. It kills you from full HP, with 3 HP on the Vikings. These are the red dots that you see in the upper in the upper menu there. Okay. Oh, I messed this up a little bit. It's fine. And in order to do this quick, we shall avoid certain death, right? Well, hopefully it works. So, what else is there to say? These aliens are pretty much harmless. The lasers here, well, they're a little bit annoying, but we can deal with them. And what you also might see quite a couple of times is, like, whenever I switch to a certain character, because of course we are moving all 3 of them through the levels, and I can only control 1 at a time, hence the one controller or one player, one controller category. We're switching the camera as well, because usually they are not right next to each other, so the camera gets some movement. And in some levels it is actually pretty crucial to optimize the camera movement, because it is not instant. It is taking actually quite a while to switch the camera. It is nice to optimize this if possible. So I made a little bit of a whoopsie there, because I sent the teleporter down without Eric, and now Eric has one less HP. HP is a resource in this game for some tricks, because usually what you want to do... actually, I will do it like this time. Usually what you want to do is, like, sometimes when you can avoid, when you can... okay, bit of a mess up there with the camera switch, with the character switching. Usually what you want to do, you want to use it as a resource. Like, falling down is like pretty much free movement, but you take, if you fall down too far, you take some damage, some fall damage. Therefore, it is sometimes nice to just fall down, because it's, yeah, free movement. But in this case, I had too much damage on Eric, so I couldn't do one part where I would like to fall down. And I had to do things. So this time I'm also switching away from Eric, because whenever he falls down, he has this stun animation, and it takes a few seconds to before he recovers from that. So in this time I can move the characters, the other characters. So this level is conveniently called Grinder, which makes a lot of sense if you look at the bottom of this rotating spikes there. They are, yeah, grinders. So this is already the last level of the first world, the spaceship. So this spaceship is controlled by Tomato, the guy who kidnapped us. Messed it up. He's the guy that kidnapped these Vikings. So we're trying to escape his grasp and get back to where the Vikings come from. Some kind of Earth. Oh boy. Okay, that was not intended. So I'm also doing this double movement here with I can send Eric into a head bash, and the head bash is a special ability of Eric to destroy some walls and reveal some secrets, or sometimes some keys or so that you need to get to. But whenever he's in that head bash and I keep moving with another Viking, I can make him continue on. So that is very useful in actually a lot of situations, to just keep multiple characters moving even though I only have one controller. Alright, nice, I got the jump here again. So there's a neat little jump that optimizes a little bit, a little thing. But usually I don't get it, but this time I got it. It's quite nice. So now we're in the dino world, or prehistoric world, as it's called. So you see a lot of dinos and snakes. I mean snails. Snails are not really that dangerous, but more annoying than anything else. And while pretty much Eric was doing this level solo, we need to catch up with the other guys. Of course I get hit there. Shouldn't matter too much. Yeah, still get the timing there. And I just need to get rid of the dinosaur here, because the dinosaur is actually dangerous and I can't just ignore him. It will kill me eventually. So yeah, let's talk a little bit more about the abilities of these... Oh, no, I cannot. After the next level. Next level is important. Unless I die multiple times, but you'll see. This is one of the more interesting tricks, I would say. It's also some kind of double movement of the characters. Just a very special one. So look at the ass of Olaf there, by the way. Beautiful. And I'm setting here up for some special movement that I have to perform. Explain later. So Olaf go... that is not working. Damn it, I need to reset. So what I'm doing is Olaf can float. And when his shield is up. And what I'm trying to do is I send Olaf down first, and he's acting as a platform for Balog, so that Balog can cross this gap. From himself, he's not able to do it. It's too far away. But if you put Olaf as a platform in between, it becomes possible, and therefore shortens this. This is not working. Come on, give me the menu. And it shortens this level quite significantly. Like, we're skipping pretty much the most of the level. Me messing up twice there already is not going to help that cause, but, well, I'll still make it. Usually I have a decent enough feeling to get this, like if I mess it up once that I get it the next time, but maybe I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know. Okay, that should work. Okay, it was too slow. Back to Olaf. So there you saw the nice death animation of Olaf, when only the eyes remained for a second. It is actually a quite cute death animation. Turning to ashes on the coals. But yeah, I also wanted to talk about the abilities of the Vikings. So Olaf, as you could see, already can float, and he can block enemies with his shield. Balog can fight. Well, he's the fighter. He's the one with the fighting equipment. Oh, now I made both die. Okay. And Eric is pretty much the platformer dude, so Eric can, well, he can also do a little bit of damage with his head bash. He can technically fight enemies as well, but it's not, casually it's not recommended, let's say it that way. He's more the platformer guy that jumps everywhere where nobody else can get to. And and head bashes some walls down. This should be it. Okay, finally. Now just don't die to other calls. Nice. Okay, got it. Alright, we're on a run. Finally. Yeah, sound effects are also a thing that are great in this game. I also played the DOS version, and DOS, as some might know, have also options for MIDI soundtracks. Actually, I can just go across. Why am I wasting my time here? So this game also has MIDI soundtrack. I just don't think it's that as nice as the SNES version. The SNES chip has some quite nice sounding sound. So yeah, I was getting across all of the Vikings there, and with the head bash I could open this wall, and once I open the wall I just have to pass through with all the Vikings, because yeah, it's the end of the level here. The exit is right here, right after the wall pretty much. I just had to get rid of one of these cavemen first. So yeah, that was also the introduction of the caveman, I guess. So we got snails, we got dinosaurs, we got the cavemen. The cavemen and the nasty ones, because they kill a lot of time. That was some very wrong movement. Thankfully with how I'm doing these things, it should not matter. Okay, this is bad. And maybe I need to go for some backup. Okay, I need to reset the level. Ouch. First try. Thanks, to be honest, but we don't need to pretend. I'm pretty fine for like I know that I'm not the most consistent runner for this game, but well, I'm learning. I'm learning. The learning after 3 years, but I'm learning. Well, to be fair, as I stated at the very beginning. Oof, okay. As I stated at the very beginning, I started out with the... Oh god, my D-pad is working me up. I started with the DOS version of this run. And most of the levels are similar, but, well, of course the controls are different because I played with keyboard and did not use any software to put it on a joystick. So I was literally running on my numpad, which is quite a lot of different of a feeling in the run. also, as we might see or will see later, I will also explain that there are some. It's not the most difference, but there are quite some differences in the versions. We'll come to that. What is most easy to notice, well, not easy to notice, but if you look closely, or maybe you also know already that resolutions are different, like the aspect ratio is different from SNES to DOS and so on. And that actually has some consequences in this game because stuff that is happening off camera is not happening in some, let's say in a lot of situations actually. So we can work with that. And since the SNES version has a, like, so to say, a better aspect ratio for tricks, it actually has some tricks that are only possible in this version. While in the DOS version there are other tricks that are not as fast, so to say. This is a cavern. This is a very long level. And also quite a lot of fighting and a little bit tricky there. We'll come to that. So, trying to set up this guy here so that he's in there and not bothering me anymore. So we will run away from that guy. We don't care about this one caveman. We just care about... Oh no! Okay, that is bad, but I'll manage. Okay, maybe I will not manage. Okay. Okay, this might be tight. We'll see. We'll see how tight it is. So I'm actually on a timer because there are bubbles. Actually, this level introduces bubbles to the game, or also to this world. And as you will see, oh, okay, fucked up there because I had one life. Damn it. Okay, now see me do this level hopefully better. Ah, it was too slow there on the switch. That was my fault. That was my fault. So yeah, it's a very fight-intensive level. You need to slay a lot of enemies. And if you fuck up, like I did, then it's not becoming very easy. So Balog has a lot of pressure on him, but also Eric, as you will see later. Okay, now I should have done this correctly. Yeah. Okay. This should be better now. Yeah. Still took 1 damage, but it's at least the proper timing. Because I'm on quite a timer for the bubble that I need to reach. Because of course I want to do it fast. So... Okay, I messed up the timings there. Whatever. This should still be fine. So Eric goes up with this first bubble. The others wait here for a bit for the next bubble. Okay, that was a bit wobbly. Oh no! Okay, I still got it. 1, 2, 3. So, and now I'm on a pretty tough timer to get the blue key here with Eric. And I can make it up here. Yes, okay, I made it. Nice. Then Eric takes a stun here. That's fine. And I can open here to get... First of all, it enables us to get towards the exit. But I can also get the smart bomb if I don't take too long of a time. I get squashed by the thing here. Okay, why is the head bash not working? Whatever. not so optimal movement. But it opens up this door, so we can walk through here. And I also killed the caveman with the smart bomb, which is technically also the introduction. Nah, actually it was a smart bomb in the 3rd level, but I didn't explain it. So it's this yellow bomb with all the arrows pointing in different directions. That's a smart bomb. And currently, because we're not stopping anytime soon, we're on the next very high pace level. This is bubbles, so I'm on a timer to get the correct bubbles here. Because I want to be fast and I don't want to die, because if I fall down here, I'll die. Hopefully I can still make this. Okay, not really how I planned to do it, but it worked. Okay. Okay. That was a bit weird. Not as planned, but okay. Okay, he didn't kill me, that is good. But I'm low on health. Should be fine, except if I fuck up. Come on, move. So, setting up Olaf here to serve as a platform for Eric, so that he can jump up here and get the smart bomb to get rid of most of the dinosaurs here. Because they are annoying me. So now you know that actually the end of the dinosaurs was not a meteor, but a smart bomb. Oh, we got all the smarter. It was Vikings that killed all the dinosaurs. Kill them for sport. Okay, I just have to pay attention that I don't get killed here by a dinosaur. Okay, do the head bash movement. Okay. And with this we already go towards the last dinosaur level, or last prehistoric level. The volcano. Oh god, I hate this level. Not because of the beginning or so, but just very towards the end there's an RNG that you like that I tend to mess up. Like there's some safety strats for it, but oh, okay, I got it. But there's some random fire falling from the ceiling in the pretty much the last cave in this level, and well, it does 2 damage. It's pretty unfair because it just tends to kill me. Okay, we'll do it like this because I like it safe. It's slow, but it's just a precaution to not take any. No, I fell through the blob bubble. Alright, watch me do this level again. So yeah, these fire speeders can be destroyed in this case. These are breakable walls. Which of course, if once, like the first time I played through, I did not notice this until I think it's one of the elders that tells you this. And well, then you figure out how to get here. So there's some caveman elder at the top right, I think. Top left. Okay, I should send you down. Alright, let's do it the slow way again. Alright, don't fall through the bubble, please. Thank you very much. I'll do this a safe way by sending Olaf. And if I position him nicely here, then he can hold off some of the of the falling fire. Okay, this time it was actually behaving, like usually it tends to fuck me up. Like in the past I've been like, whenever you're hit by such a fire, you're shortly stunned. And you can, if another one spawns randomly on the same location, then you just get wrecked. There's nothing you can do. Only Olaf can provide you a little bit of help, but yeah. Alright, this brings us to the next world. The Pharaoh world. Let's check out some pyramids. From the inside, of course. So we start outside, and as you can see, there's some quicksand on the floor. So that's to avoid, please, because otherwise you die. And how do we get across this? Well, the normal way would be to shoot down coconuts that are on the other side. I actually will probably shoot down one very last, but what I'm doing here is a magic pixel trick. So I'm aligning position of like Balog is the only one that has a problem getting across here. I'm aligning him to a special location here so that he actually can reach the other side. Just for normal, I just show you how it looks like normally. Like you shoot down the coconuts, and you can pass through. You can pass on the other side. It blocks the quicksand pretty much. For whatever reason, coconuts block quicksand. So you're welcome. Might become handy as a survival tip. And we also saw some of the enemies. So we have guards and these guys. Guards and scorpions. And later on we'll also have some other enemies. Introducing also the snake, which we'll see in only one room. Oh, come on, shoot it down. Featuring a snake and the mummies. Of course, it's Egypt. There must be mummies. So the guard patterns can be quite random, and I have to react to them in whatever way is proper. Oh god. This is a very nasty guard. So that was not planned. Usually they don't get that far, but well, usually. So one more guard remains. And then we are free. There's also a path that more on the bottom side. But, well, it involves, I think, a trap and some more fighting. So it's not the preferred path. Because it's just like... Alright, this is a very interesting property of... oh no, I fucked up. It's fine. It's kind of fine. It's only losing time. Okay. So... there's one thing that is very weird in this level. Because the platform that I've been shooting down earlier, or like getting across earlier, across these spikes, should not be traversable like this, because technically it needs some things to hold it up, but for some reason Eric's feet do the same thing. So we just place Eric's feet like on top of the platform, and it's fine. You can just walk across it for some reason. Don't ask me why. Like otherwise, this level would be a lot lot longer. But for some reason, Eric's feet save us here, so that we can actually run this quite nicely fast. This level is called Spikes for a reason, because there's spikes everywhere. Everywhere. Right, I'll try it like this. Of course. This will be interesting. The guard here tends to lock me up now. Okay. Mind. Made it. Okay. There's a little puzzle up here, but since we already know the solution because we're speedrunners, I just need to input it correctly. I don't need to look it up. I swear I didn't need to look it up in the past. Actually, I need to. More often than not, I forget about it. I forget it too often, so to say. Otherwise, that block edge would just not open. Alright, jamming. If anybody has seen the co-op run that Chansey and I have been doing at ESA, what am I doing? Okay, let's read us. That was weird. That level has some very interesting, neat movement in the co-op version, or in also one controller and a two controller, one player. It's very neat because you can skip this level in a different way. Like the path that I'm going now, you don't need to go this if you have more controllers. What? Okay, he fell. Oh god, he fell down towards the mummy. That hasn't happened for me in a while yet. Usually I'm more nuanced with the head bashes and the double movement. Alright, let's do it properly now. Okay, that was close. Too close for comfort. Okay, this tends not to work again. Are you kidding me? Why? No! Alright. But now we can hopefully do it. Okay, there's a head bash movement. Properly done. Okay, that's how I wanted to have Eric placed. Now I tend to kill both of these mummies because I'm scared. I didn't kill the upper one. I apparently did not place the bomb right, so I'll take the stun damage here. And down there, we're still missing a thing. We still need a key, and that is Olaf's part. And this part here, you can also do with the other two guys, if you have more controls, because you can just place Balog on top of Olaf's shield, and pretty much float with him. It's quite an interesting, neat little trick. You can, I can recommend to watch it up. It's looking quite neat. And with this, we are at the last Egyptian level, Tetris. We'll sadly don't get to see why this is called Tetris, but let me tell you, it has something to do with Tetris. Okay, that's a little bit scary. Actually, yeah, that's more than scary. That's just death. Yeah. There's one player, one controller. There's one player, two controllers. There's two players, two controllers. You can also do one player, or like technically you could do one player, three controllers, or two player, three controllers, or three player, three controllers. It depends on the version. What am I doing? Okay, I'm doing weird things because I'm talking too much. I'm not focusing on the game. Alright, let me do this. So, this puts me into a weird situation now. Because I've never had a Baylog on top of the part there. We'll see how I can manage this. Okay. Okay, okay, it worked out. Somewhat worked out. Okay, come down here. Oh, of course, he just killed me. So yeah, we don't call the leaderboard does not call the categories like any percent. Okay, that was also not intended. Oops. But they specify, the leaderboard specifies this the categories with how many controllers you use and the version. So I'm currently playing the SNES version. We also have leaderboards for the DOS version, Amiga version, and the Genesis version. No leaderboard yet for the BA version. If somebody wants to run that, go ahead, please do so. It'd be fun. Okay, I need to work with lower health, but I can do this. I can do this. Okay, that's neat. Kind of. Okay, it worked out somehow. Just be good with fighting. So it's a little bit scary because Baylog has 1 health. Okay, I'll walk him all the way over here. So this part of the mummies is kind of working out because of camera manipulation. Somewhat of a magic pixel trick as well. Otherwise you would just totally be screwed and have to run around the long way. Actually, I'm too scared. I'll give this to Baylog. Okay, I can't remember how this is done. Sorry, Chansey. Chansey found a nice backup for this, like nice optimization, because you need to fight that guard. You can't just go past him. But there's a slight little optimization, because I'm jumping this gap with the magic pixel trick, like aligning to a special pixel so that they actually jump across the gap and not fall down. And with this, we can skip through the Tetris part of this level, which would be overhead, or was overhead, where we just walked underneath. What's the fastest time overall? Well, the fastest time would be a free controller run, but we don't have one on the leaderboards at least. So nobody has done this yet. Fastest time overall would be technically the TAS, which is I think less than half an hour, if I remember correctly. But so far the best human possibly time that has been done. Okay, I swapped the wrong guy. Is like the one player, two controllers run by Chansey. Oh, come on. It's like slightly less than 50 minutes. 48 something, if I remember correctly. Right, and we're already into the robot level, the factory level. There's a lot of nasty enemies here. And currently I'm just doing this level with Eric, because Eric is fast, because he's the runner. So I'm using that fact to get to the red key with him rather easily. But I also need to get the other guys to the exit, of course. And I'm doing this with some neat little camera trick that I reset that bumper, or the jumper, or I don't know how to call that thing. The pounder, that's the correct word, I think. Can I switch correctly? There we go. So I manipulated with the camera that pounder, so that my Vikings can just go below it, because usually it would just squash you, and you would need to deactivate it by some button that is very well hidden, but instead you can just walk through it in this neat little way. Alright, here another small pounder section. So Olaf can block the small pounders, but he cannot block the bigger ones. Whenever there's big ones, you need to find a way to, or technically you need to find a way to deactivate them. Okay, so in this level there are magnets introduced. I should do this. And we jump up here. I'll take that. So technically there is a very fast way to finish this level, and this level is not that long really. But I feel not comfortable with this trick at the moment. Technically you can jump. The part that I just did with Olaf. Oh boy, there was still the magnet there. The part that I just did with Olaf, floating down above the spikes, you can do the very precise jump from Eric, but I felt not comfortable with it the last weeks, actually months, so I'm not doing it. Battery, introducing some very scary movement here, but trust me, it works. Unless it doesn't, but it worked. All these chainsaws are pretty much following you, but you can get through there unharmed. Yeah, there's extra levels on the Genesis, but yeah, it still probably doesn't make up for the time you can spare by if you do 3 character movement. So if anybody would be up for a 3-player run, want to learn the Lost Vikings run and do a 3-player run, I mean, I would be down for that. Would be fun. Okay, one thing I also forgot to mention, there's these red, or like the robots you cannot kill by normal arrows, but we found this flame arrow, and with the flame arrow you can kill, like technically you can kill most of the, well, technically any enemy with one shot, except for the final boss, because he just gets stunned. That is pretty tight. Okay, this is a bit slow. Here another trick where I glitch through the electricity. So pretty much, I think, I'm not sure if I mentioned that already, but pretty much whatever is off screen does not exist in this game. There are somewhat of exceptions, but that's a general rule of thumb, you could say, for this game. So electricity wasn't... electricity is... if it's off screen, it's not functioning. This is the shortest level in the run. I couldn't make it work. Oh god. Yeah, I need correct pixel alignment. In this version, it's the shortest level. In some other versions, like for DOS version, you actually get to see the full level. Because what we're abusing here is that with some perfect alignment, you can shoot through the wall because it's just one layer. And you can shoot through that for some reason. In the DOS version, they patched that with a second wall. So, yeah. That's why the DOS version is, well, one of the reasons why the DOS version is slower. Okay, I was not supposed to do that yet. Okay. Well, at least I got the targets there. Yeah. Fine. Yes. We do the same thing here, like I mentioned in the last level, that I can skip through some electricity here, but just not having the characters active at that point. I don't need to deactivate that electricity. Oh no, let's do that. Let's do this before I get all of here. That was neat, but sadly it didn't work. Oh, too slow. A little bit too slow. Could have maybe brought all the guys up there. Music is so dope. That's, yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice music, I have to say. Alright, this is called Hop. Maybe you can figure out why it's called like this. A lot of jumping involved, and I messed up killing that first enemy with the smart bomb. So I'll just reset because it's a pain in the ass to get through that guy if I don't kill him. So just get rid of him with the smart bomb. I'll pick up the red key here. Some of these jumps can be like buffered with some additional jump input, like for instance for Eric. Oh boy, I just fell down, oops. Like for instance, Eric just using the jump button, you can get some additional height for the jump. Or like, interesting that Olaf got hit in a nice moment, at a nice moment there. So he was also getting a buffer jump there. Oh, what's going on there? Come on. So, the magnets can also be used for gathering these plates, getting these plates on the other side. Which, yeah, it's of course pretty handy. I tend to not kill this enemy because I don't care if I get hit there once. But yeah. I'm more careful here. So all that remains is getting all the Vikings together. And finishing the level. This is a very smart level, called Smart. It's also one of the ones that I fear the most. So the interesting thing is that while you're stunned, you can still do some things. Okay, Okay, that was not intentional, but well. Get him down there. I can now avoid... okay, I could have tried to avoid damage. The dangerous thing is, like, when you're stunned, you can still activate items. Also, if for inactive characters. So the action tip was a little bit scary. If I had pushed the button for item usage to, for instance, like, I needed to open the door here with the red key. Actually couldn't do that at that moment, because if I pressed that button, the bomb would have triggered. And then I would need to get the other bomb. So a slight little mistake I did here, but that's fine. I do this the slower way, like technically the intended way, by getting the smart bomb, getting past this enemy. Okay, let's make it like this. Getting past that enemy and triggering the button. You can also glitch through that door though towards the button. I'm not confident. This is not giving me a nice pattern. Okay, that was good enough. Okay, let's bring Olaf as well. So this is pretty much why I dislike this level the most, is this last section here with these blades. Messed it up. Multi-tap. I'm not sure what you mean with that. I'm not really a SNES expert. So I'll intentionally send down the platform here because I can use my HP as a resource. And I will just fall down here with Eric because it's faster. Faster than going with the elevator. Section. We need those tools. Okay, it's still fine. Nice. Then a slight manipulation here to get that enemy. Keep it coming earlier than moving earlier than intended, so that I can get the fire arrow here. Oh, okay. The slight issue that I have 1 health because I've sent the elevator down. So I need to pay attention to Balak's health. Not Balak's health, Eric's health here. Okay, I can give him the fruit though here because Balak didn't lose 1 health yet. I'll just do this very slow way. So, send the down both because it's faster. Next accessory that allows for 5 controllers in total. Ooh. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, no, that's, as far as I know, it's not available to hack the game to allow a 3 player. For SNES, it's just 2 players for SNES, 1 player for DOS and Amiga, and 3 players for the SMS, I think it's called. Oh. And with this, we're getting to Wacky World, my favorite world, because it's so wacky. It's so crazy. So here already quite a few camera manipulations coming on. Okay, that was a little bit scary. To fix my position there to not kill Olaf, pretty much. And I think we haven't seen it before, but now I'm doing item dupe. Can I get my word out? If I can pull it off. Here we go. Okay, so you saw me use the blue key, but it's still in my inventory. How did I do that? Well, I used it, but I then switched to an empty inventory slot, and that makes it happen that it just doesn't appear from my inventory, which is very convenient. Because actually in this level we would need the second blue key, which would be far away. So instead, we're not getting the other blue key. We're just get this one, dupe it, and then we have a much faster time to get towards the exit. Right, okay, barely made it. Nice. Okay, can I make it nicely towards the exit? Oh, no, oh shit, no! And you see there's the exit. Ah, shit. Yeah, the key dupes start in this world. There's also another version, which was actually discovered first. Let's put it this way, it's tougher. And I cannot pull it off. I'm not even trying it. Okay, that was a bit weird. I can still do it. Yeah. So technically, you can pick up a key twice also. This is another way of the item dupe. Or actually the first one that was discovered. Okay, that worked. I was a bit scared there, because I have a visual alignment, so that I can actually make it to the other side with Baylock there. And I was triggering it a little bit late there. What am I doing? All the characters are in the air. Put your Vikings in the air. Put the Vikings in the air. In the air. Okay, okay, that worked out. I did not do the change earlier, so I need to jump here to get the key towards the keyhole. Whew. And now, wacky. I love this level. I love it. It's also chocolate covered, but that's not the thing here. The thing is the cool tricks here and tight movement. It's really feels satisfying to do this level. If it works out. Let's see if it works out. So technically we would need to split up our Vikings a little bit and do sections of... Ouch, okay, I got interrupted there. Not too big of an issue. And here the interesting, more or coolest part comes into play. Because technically you only... you should only go down this path with Olaf. But by putting Baylock on top of Olaf's shield, like we've seen in another trick before, it's possible to send all three of them down. It's just pretty tight for Eric as well. Oh, I'm supposed to go... I mixed up the section here a little bit with the Vikings, but yeah, you can go down with all 3 Vikings. It's just very tight movement and or proper movement with all the guys. So upcoming is another magic pixel trick. Okay. So I need to align towards the left wall here. I need to stop once, then I can jump across this gap. Or bridge the gap. Okay, nice. Now I got it in one go. Now actually do this for the one and only time with Eric as well in this level. Let's play it safely here. So there's another trick you could do, which I'm not able to pull off yet. That skips a casual part here, put it this way. I'm doing this casually though. So here's the alignment for Eric. Then I bring all the Vikings together. And this is the part that I can do casually, but you could also learn a trick to... that works. You could also do a trick to glitch through that door on the bottom. And that way it would be, of course, a lot faster. Some seconds faster to do this. Yeah, because you don't need to go up. And you don't need to do other things. But, well, I'm not able to pull that off. 8-ball. So this is another level where the Vikings split up. It's jumped too much there, whatever. And it's also some interesting movement tech. Like you can optimize all of these Vikings movements separately. Especially Olaf's part is a pretty tricky one because yeah, you can do it without dying, but can you do it fast? If you do it fast, it involves a lot of falling, and then you need to time it very well so that you don't die, because there's a lot of spikes there. Also this jump here. Oh, I tried to do it. But I still can't get it. You can also do this jump, let's say a little bit nicer. Okay, now I'm not daring. By not touching the platform at all. Okay, that's weird. Whatever, tomato strats. So usually I avoid the tomato here, and now I just pick it up for safety reasons. Because this last part here, where the Vikings come together, there's still an enemy, and I don't want to kill the enemy. I don't care about the enemy. So sometimes I can take some damage, and if one Viking takes 3 damage, then it's bad, because they're dead. Also a very interesting glitch coming up with the... I think that's the only use we have for it in the speedrun. But you can try to fit this key into the keyhole. Into the wrong colored keyhole, and it doesn't work obviously, except you glitch through the door, glitch through the floor. This blocked thing. You lose collision for a little while, and therefore, yeah, it's very helpful because you would need to do a lot of other things if you couldn't do that. So thanks, game. That's working out. That saves a ton of time. Okay, that worked. Where's Olaf? Olaf? There you go. Alright, I think the next one... Is it already? Yeah, it should be Phantom. One of the longest levels. Yeah. I gotta focus here, especially at the beginning, because I tend to screw that up. Okay, that was nicely done. Whew. Okay. To Eric. Okay, another item dupe, if I can pull it off. Come on. And here we're trying to ignore a fan that is up there. So we don't care about that fan if it's off screen. Get the blue key here. Actually, I need to use the blue key quite soon, because I can get over here. This done, I'll do some parallel movements. So while Eric is getting up here, just floating or like inflated, can do a movement with the other guys, and yeah. Now I'll get the yellow key. So this is a lot of like not very difficult puzzles, but it's a lot of time that gets into it. And there's some crucial parts at the end that, well, you see all the spikes in this level, right? There's a lot of death around if you fuck up. So just don't touch the spikes or the electricity or whatever kills you in one hit. Oh, I didn't want... whatever. Let's put Eric first. Whatever. The Vikings are lost because Blizzard made 1 million runs on the World of Warcraft. that is actually a pretty good take on it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's also Lost Vikings 2, if you didn't know. Personally, I also didn't know myself for a long time that there's actually a second game, Lost Vikings 2. It's a great game. It has a lot of interesting puzzles. It also has some... Okay, I'll do this a bit slowly here. So I'll give that to the Baylog here. So we'll see in a second. Okay, I got it. Okay, but I could take some fall damage here if I just splash onto the ground. So I was doing it a little bit safe with giving him the tomato to heal 1 HP. Otherwise he could have died. Audio is delayed? Oh no. Maybe I'm just, you know, telling you stuff a little bit too late. Or is it also the game audio? That would be weird. Okay, I hope this burst still works. Okay, it should have worked. So yeah, this is a nifty little rig of, yeah, implementation of the trick with whatever is off screen is not active. Because what I've been doing is, like, first of all, ignoring that first fan. But at the second fan, we actually take some movement, some momentum from the fan and ignore the electricity, which enables us, well, to get towards the end of the level here. So let's do this once more for Eric. And Don't forget to jump. And we're already past the last deflation. Game audio, not your mic audio. Okay. Don't know why. In this level, for this level, the trick that we're applying here, you can probably talk for a long time because there's a lot going on in this level, but we're skipping most of it. Can finally make it up there. Okay, I messed it up, of course. Come on, reset the level. I can't get up there, so I need to reset this level. Because we're glitching technically through a door, but also the ground floor at the same time. By this neat little setup that I've been doing here with Olaf. So we can get to this red key here. And while having this red key, we can just, you know, get towards this part here. Oh god. Need some magic pixel trick again to... Oh god, turn around. Jesus. You almost killed me there. And 2 pixels for Baylog. Then we kill the clone. And we're already at an auto-scroller here for the end of this level. So I remember casually I've been struggling with this level for quite a while until I beat it. Or like, we beat it because I was playing it with my siblings. And although the auto-scroller was stressing me out back then, but nowadays it's the easiest part. Unless you do it very, very optimally and bring in Eric Late, like you do, like Mike the Viewer is doing, our fellow world record holder in this category. It's scary. Then it gets really scary. And with this we come back to the last world. I see we're roughly 1 hour 10 in. That should make for a nice, like, we should definitely be underestimate if I don't fuck up too much. They are tricky levels, and if I have to reset, for instance, arena multiple times, then it comes closer towards estimate, but we'll see about that. Oh, welcome in, Danny Daddle. Thanks for the raid. We're currently doing the Lost Vikings. And I forgot about switching to a different character while speedrunning this. So, we're in the last 4 levels, in the last world of the spaceship here. And currently I'm, maneuvering my the Vikings here to hopefully get this key dupe, because this is probably the one of the most important key dupes in the game. If I fail that one, I would restart the level, because it's just not very convenient to get the second blue key. The second blue key is such a pain in the ass and takes such a long time. It's not worth doing it. There's also some more optimal trick you could do. A very precise jump gets you so that I wouldn't even be needing to get the yellow key. But yeah, it's tough. It's very tough. That's why I'm still doing this route. It's a very precise jump and I cannot get it consistently. Also, this jump is kind of scary, even though I usually get it. And just a little bit of a scary time here. Whew. Okay. 3 more levels to go. Oh, come on, I need the second one as well. So, this level we split up the Vikings again. First section they do together. I'll try to capture this one now. Yeah. Usually I don't care about this guy, but that much. It's actually fine if we take some damage. At least usually. So that is the part where they split up. They come back together for the exit, but we're not near that yet. It's a lot of camera switching for now because of optimizations. Sometimes you don't have anything to do other than, like, for instance, falling or waiting for the bomb to explode. So we'll just do that. Here I take a long jump to fall down quickly. And this section is very scary because there's a lot of electricity. Oh god, now I'm clunking up my inventory and don't need it. Okay, that was a bit too tight. Could have ruined me. Okay, Eric's section is done. That was the most scary one. Balog's section here looks tougher than it is. Yeah, there's some enemies and they have a lot of health, but they are usually pretty bad at aiming, to be honest. You can see they just shoot over me and not really at me. Oh, I forgot to press the button. Well, let's do it this time. Alright. 2 more levels to go. So this is the longest level. This is Arena. And if you paid attention to last levels, like what we've seen is a lot of key dupes. So we're continuing the trend, especially in this one. Okay, that's tough. Oh, damn it, I missed it. Okay, I can work with that. So sadly I missed the red key dupe, which is a bit scary. But I can work with it. Well, that's the second time I needed a yellow key. We'll also get another one, but that's for later. And you thought, huh, that's the exit? No, it's a fake exit. Because there's multiple sessions or like sub-levels? I don't know. It's a big level. So there's 3 of these sections. So there's 2 fake exits. Let me do that one as well. Come on. These mine layers are so nasty in these confined rooms that I kill them. Technically you could run through them without killing them, but it's scary. It's too scary. So I picked up this extra health here as well. And good it was, because that's scary. Okay, at least I got the dupe here. Oh, 1 health. Oh boy. Okay, I got it. But that was scary. That was super scary. Do it, Olaf. Come here. I could made it, I guess. And for safety reasons, I'll also kill both of these here. Should bait them in lock. These are just your average run killers. I meant a different key dupe. The version where you do the falling. Okay, that worked. Okay, we send up Eric first here, because it's just most convenient. This is the key. Okay, I don't want to call it, but it's looking so far pretty good. Oh nice, he didn't even take fall damage. That's great. Otherwise this could have been a little bit sketchy. Not that much, but there's only one more enemy ahead. Didn't pose a real threat, but eat this. Okay. Don't do scary stuff, maybe. Okay, and here's a neat little trick. It's called dying. But the interesting thing is we're near enough towards the end that we actually get into the next level. So I hope you were not sad that I died. Because it's actually the fastest way to complete this level like this. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, I need to chill here. Okay, I made the Olaf part. So Olaf is safe now. He's not seeing any more enemies, but that was a bit scary towards the end here. So as with many levels, we're splitting up the Vikings here for some time. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, that should work. That was a bit scary here. I counted wrong. Thought I was faster. But yeah, I messed up Olaf's section. That's why I was not fast enough. Okay, Olaf goes here. And this is Eric's part. And actual time will be coming up soonish. More or less. So we have 3 more phases of Tomato, this green dude, boss, the final boss. Unless this happens, yeah. Sometimes when you don't have the perfect alignment, like you're too little away, you can, what I tried is, what I was doing was stun lock him. But sometimes it's just this happening. and you can't do anything about it, you just die. Okay, take 2 damage like this, it's fine. Yeah, what was that? I hope I explained it somewhat that you can understand it. It's a bit tricky. It's some positional thing, because casually you wouldn't even try that, I guess. To stun lock Tomato there. But it's possible, and it's all relatively consistent. But... okay, now I stun him. Earlier I was not planning to stun him, but I just messed up my timing. Now I really wanted to stun him. So it was a positional thing that led to my death, because it's just then walking towards me. Tomato is just walking towards me and killing me, because you take the damage from the collision. Let's see if we can make it better this time. It doesn't really help that I picked up health there. Actually, I will not take that. No. I do not take that. It's a bit too scary. Now I just need to hit him 3 more times. And more. Alright, now we're coming up soon with the time. So I don't need Olaf anymore, so Olaf can chill for a while. There's also some fun little glitches here that I will not be showing, but there's some neat little tricks you can do with Tomato here. Some mostly visually glitches that actually make it like tough or like impossible to finish. But well, obviously I'm not showing these. I want to complete the game. So we're shortly before time, coming up in a few seconds. When the screen fades to black in 3, 2, 1, and time. So Tomato gets thrown into space like he deserved. And now the Vikings are under control of a spaceship. Isn't that great? Sad. Oh no, you missed the Lost Vikings. No. Thanks for the GGs, guys. So Vikings want to get back, and they're on their way. You see, they think they can fly the ship, as they will prove in just a second. You can barely fly your shield, Olaf. That's such a good quote. Good quote. Press the button. And boom. Self-destruct sequence has been initiated. 5 seconds till self-destruct. So, if you wanted to see the Lost Vikings in space, I'm sadly to disappoint you. The second game is not about steering their way through space. To cut it short, they find their way home for now, but there's still a second game with a lot of different worlds and a lot of cool glitches also as well. So if you also want to check that out, that is also a cool game to casually play. I've not done the speedrun yet, and I probably, to be honest, never will. It's a bit too tough, that one for me. But it's both cool games, cool puzzle platform games, casually. And for speedrunning, of course, it turns more and more into a platforming game, because you tend to skip some puzzle sections, especially with the use of Eric just jumping and glitching through some parts of the levels. It certainly becomes less of a puzzle game anymore and becomes more of a platformer. But yeah, Vikings are back, and so I probably should be finishing quite soon with my commentary. Thanks Retrothon for having me again, this time with Lost Vikings. Maybe in the future we could also do some other fun stuff with Lost Vikings. There's many possibilities, like for co-op stuff as well. As I've said, like, this is the SNES version. SNES version can also be played with 2 players. It could also be, or like the Genesis version, you can also play with 3 players, technically, but it hasn't been shown off in a marathon. At least not that I've known yet. Also, thanks for all the guys from the Lost Viking community that are here. I saw Mike earlier, I saw B. Jonas in chat very actively. There's a lot of guys from the community in here. Shoutouts to them as well. Yeah, you will see me in 2 days with Populous. Speedrunning Populous again. And hopefully I see one guy, MTI, he will join me for commentary. That will be great. So I'm also looking forward to that. And to all the other runs that we'll have coming up with Ultima. What was it? It was a high number. So Lexus is doing an Ultima run right in a couple of minutes. So stay tuned for that. Ultima 8. Ultima 8. So, or did I spot Aaron? Nice. Also, you're still invited, Aaron, if you want to come in with Populous. Join in the commentary, we'll have fun. It is pretty high, yes. It's a pretty high number, but there's a ton of Ultima games. Ultima 8000. It's not even over 9000. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Get out your memes. All right. Thanks for having me. Let's prepare the stage for Lexus and Ultima 8. And I will see you around, well, in 2 days, and also maybe at another Retrothon or other retro gaming event in, yeah, just a bit. Alright, see you around, and yeah, you can switch me out whenever you like, dear admins.